Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. This is episode 26. Just before we get going, there should be a card popping up on the screen if I've set it up right, but failing that, in the community tab there's a quick one-question poll. If you get a sec, I would be delighted to have some input. Right, now, in terms of last episode, quite a few things are going on. We got art going, we still have one more over here, and then we will want to redo these guys over here as well. Very nice. Let's see what else. Oh, we are working towards getting the natural gas going here and researching more use for said natural gas, so that'll be very helpful. Right, and oh, and then we also had a problem. There was some fish had gotten out, and I suspect the egg had been pulled out of here and dropped off over here, so I just want to make sure we are not in fact ever doing that again. Okay, so all your eggs are off. Good. Right. Your egg should absolutely be off. Thank you. And copy. Paste. And let's in fact also check, make sure eggs are not here. Okay. That should, all things being equal, sort that out. This is going to be for Paku stuff. It matters which kind we get here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just give you mealwood for now. That should do. We don't have any in here anyway, so it probably doesn't even matter. In fact, it looks like we are completely out of them anyway, so I guess it really does not matter. Okay, never mind then. Oh, that was the other thing. Power. I started rewiring because we had some damage. I think it was up here, if I remember right. I think so. So I started replacing this, yeah, with conductive wire, just because that can hold a much stronger load. Well, it still looks like it might not be enough, but I think it's probably going to be a good idea to just go ahead and do everything eventually. We need to bash out more copper, though. I want to do most of this in copper, just because it's a much easier material to get at. So let us go ahead and make a whole lot of copper. That'll be great. And right, that was a requisite tech for the gas range, so that's fine. Okay. Very good. Said that we do have a lot of iron. I guess I could just make those wires out of iron, but that's alright. Can you get through there to get at this? Should be able to. This isn't showing as unreachable, so I guess it knows you can. I just don't know why you haven't got to it yet. But I guess I've given you too much work to do. Yes, circuit overloads. Yeah, we definitely need to do these wires. So many wires to do, though. Ugh. Yucky. Maybe I should start using power transformers. Well, for now I'll just do the conductive wire, but it's definitely not the best solution. But it is what we are going to start with. Yeah, you can already tell I don't have enough materials. That's fine. Anyway, let's have a look here. Algae frankly is good. We will be using that for oxygen generation, so yes, I'll just take that. That will be fine. Okay. That is done. So let us go ahead and plunk back in out of granite the decor for the bedrooms. Perfect. Say hello to our little pet friend. Hello, little pet friend. So I really don't need this wire here, and that would give me some copper back, but that's fine. For now, we'll just do the parts that are actually being bothered. As you keep bashing out the copper, that will be good. This is generating a bit of heat, so I guess the next thing we're going to work on is coming up here and getting some cooling going. Probably going to use polluted water, but I could just use normal water. I guess it doesn't make a huge difference. Well, I think I was going to try this time just to do something different. Is basically just pipe water up here, plunk in a storage for it. Wherever it went, liquid storage. Am I blind here? Well, yes I am, but that's not... There it is, liquid reservoir. Basically just plunk this out here, let it freeze, and then have the ice fall back down. Never done it that way, but I think it should work. I'm certainly willing to try it. So we will not insulated piping. You're going to show me what square that comes into? Because I've already forgotten what square. Oh my. Okay, so it's this square right here. Okay. Oh, now you're going to show me this time. That's so nice of you. That is an awfully long pipe. Alright, so... in fact, it still has more to go. Alright. So, let's think about how we're going to want this. So, we're going to need a pump going in that has some automation based on the temperature. So... a pump. And do I want to use clean or dirty water? It really does not make a humongous difference. Why don't we use clean water? Okay, so we will have a pump. It will require some automation, which will be a thermosensor. Actually, you know what? Since I'm using this for these, I should actually put this with the dirty water, because that's what I'm using for the metal refine, which means this is where all the heat's going to end up. So this is where we should put it. That makes a lot more sense. Right, that's liquid pressure. That's not what I'm after. Where is... That's just if you have any or not. Where's the temperature? Ah, here we go. That can be just right beside it. It does not matter. And automated wire. One square, I'll live with it being iron. That's fine. Okay, and then that will be pumped out of here and up and over here. Just bridge across that. This is going to be very messy spaghetti, so I apologize in advance. It's going to be a mess. Why can I never find liquid bridge? Why is that? Right there. Why can I never find that? I do not know. Anyway. Oh, actually, this is the wrong way, isn't it? That's the wrong way entirely. Because this is going to be coming from down here. So we need to bridge across here and then like that. Alright, where exactly is this going to come up? Way over here still. So this can go like that. And like so. Apparently it's going to go through the bedrooms. Oh, that's fine. I don't really mind that. Or I could put it out here, I guess. Yeah, I think we're going to put it out here. Let's get rid of all this junk. And it can just go from here. Keep that wee piece of pipe, that's fine. Okay. Alright, let's let them get that started. That'll be a humongous amount of work, of course, but that's fine. It's not like they're busy. Hopefully you can build that from here without too much trouble. I might actually want to plunk in an airlock. Oops, not that. Oh. Somewhere up here. Just in case that is a problem. Okay. It shouldn't be, I don't think, but just in case it is. That's such a long path for the gases to get sucked out from. It should be fine, but just out of paranoia, we'll do it that way. Okay. Very good. Still need to keep fixing these wires, of course. Especially you lot. But even still, this bit's gotta be done too. I know it's going to complain a lot about insufficient materials, but that really cannot be helped. Okay, so that's all that section, that's all that section. U-lot here needs to get done. And all the U-lot need to get done. U-lot need to get done. We're getting there. That's kind of a mess, but whatever, that's fine. Okay. This is such a mess. But it's important. Okay, is that everybody? Again, I don't really need to do this part, so I'm not going to. Actually, what I will do is get rid of this bit here that's not being used anyway. Good? Is that everybody now? I think so. Well, if I have missed any, I'm sure it'll tell me when it start to take overload damage again. Good times. You're still bashing away. Good, good, good. Let's speed this up a bit, shall we? Well, of course, you're going to see this needs to be done because this is temporarily disconnected, right? Yeah. guess what we will do is we will tell this section to get done first. And that should sort that out. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, a lot of things are going to be temporarily disconnected while we're in the middle of this. Look at him go. I was just checking to make sure this didn't say it was an unreachable build. I don't mind it saying we don't have enough copper, that's fine, we're working on that. But I just want to make sure it didn't say unreachable build. But I think we're good. Anyway, we should check on the basics. Food is looking good, breathability is looking good. Battery I know is going to be a mess, but that's because we're in the middle of stuff. But otherwise, I think we're good. Okay. Looks like the art got put back in, so we should be looking at some fantastic decor. Which is you. Yep, that looks delightful. Good. Water's still not terrible. It's a little on the hot side, but not too bad yet, surprisingly. Okay. Still have circuit overloads here and there. There's still a lot to be done, so. We lost some meal lice somewhere. Oh, up here. Yeah, who cares? That wasn't stuff we'd really claimed anyway, so I don't really care. I am really curious if this idea will work. Just basically pumping water in, letting it freeze. Then it would fall out, and then I'll have to put in something. Assuming this works, I'm not going to build it in case it doesn't. But if this works, I can then put like a little wee sweeper here just to pick up ice. And then conveyor it down. And plunk it in here. If it all goes well. Well, I guess it'd be over here actually, but either way. Yeah. I've never done it this way before, so we're going to find out together if this works. And I hope it does. I think it'll be quite neat. Normally all I would do is I would have the pipe come up, just kind of hang around out here, go back and forth a bit, and then just come back down and just dump it, keeping it as liquid water, just obviously a lot colder. But I think this will be an interesting thing to try. Okay, so this part's done, so you shouldn't, unless the coal is not. Oh no, it's definitely still here. It should still be connected. Power. Is it not connected still to the batteries? No, it really should be. So you shouldn't need to be on that wheel at all. Interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, lots of stuff that you need to work on, huh? So we can get an idea of just how many things are still waiting here. But as that slowly ticks down, this may still not be enough. Let's add a bunch more. Because we do have lots of copper waiting to be crushed into place. This part is just sandstone. We've tons of that. Not worried about that in the slightest. Hey, new printables already. Guess that's what happens when you run at max speed. Goes pretty quick. Fertilizer I do not need. Gold might be okay. More shine nymphs might be fun. I guess I could just take some ice and be done with it, but theoretically we'll have lots of that. Copper though, yes. That will save us some time. Something melted somewhere and got past. How did that get by? That's not cool. So that's going to be quite the... Well, this is already a mess. I guess it doesn't really matter, but how did that get by? The whole point of leaving this block here was to make sure nothing leaked past there. Okay, well, so be it. At some point we will want to mop all this up, but it's really not that big a deal. We'll kind of get to it whenever. That's the backup fridge, right? Yes. This is the fridge that needs to keep power and have stuff in it. Okay. Food is fine. Diseases are a little bit messy, but nobody actually got sick, so I guess that's okay. Oxygen generation ended up okay. Alright, good. Yeah, yucky lungs all over the place, I know. Should probably have a bit more of that. Alright. Well, I was kind of hoping this part would get done so I could at least set the automation part, but apparently not so much. Well, I guess it doesn't matter anyway until all the piping's in. There's nowhere for it to go anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It does, however, appear that we are out of time for today, so I guess I'm going to have to call it there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. And also, if you have a moment and you haven't already, please do pop over to the community tab and just give a quick answer to my one question poll there. That would be very helpful. In the meantime, have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.